Yes, because we'll definitely need to be watching the heat index because the humidity is climbing slightly.
Okay.
So that could be a little bit more difficult for our bodies to, cool down, especially for kids, after school activities, definitely keep an eye on the littles. And this is where the heat advisory is. It's for a big part of North Texas, including DFW, and it'll be in effect from 1 to 8. This is for a heat index up to 106. And yes, it does include areas like Johnson, Ellis County towards the Red River. Right now, we're looking at a blue sky temperature of 89 degrees from our DBU cam. Winds are out of the southwest at about 10 to 15. 89 degrees right now, feeling like 94. We're looking at a wind out of the southwest. Generally, this time of the year, if we get a southeast wind, that tends to help bring in some humidity from the Gulf. If we get a southwest wind, it's bringing in slightly drier air that helps that temperature climb just a little more. And yesterday, we actually only made it to 99 degrees. Today, very similar. We could stay at 99, but I've got a forecast of 100. This happens around 4. A heat index, though, or the feels like temperature will be in the triple digits between noon and about 6 this evening. A lot of sunshine and store for us today and really for the rest of the week. High near 102 expected in Denton and in Decatur, 101 in Fort Worth, about 99 in McKinney. Heat index will be up to 106 for DFW. I don't think everyone makes it there. I think a lot of us will hang out somewhere between 102 to about 103 this afternoon. Either way, this is about a degree or two different, so it's dangerous heat out there, similar to what we've been dealing with the last several weeks. And how the rest of the week plays out is we see that temperature climb to about 101 on Wednesday, 102 on Thursday. Thursday, Friday, winds are going to be kicking up a little bit higher, gusting close to 25 miles per hour. This tends to dry out our air this time of the year, and that's what increases the fire danger. And I'll show you where, but we're looking at those triple digits lasting through Saturday, Sunday. This is anywhere between, say, 3 to 6 degrees warmer than what's considered normal this time of the year. Not unusual kind of heat, but certainly not very comfortable out there. And the heat index, again, could go up to 106 today. We'll see it again over the weekend, but either way, dangerous heat that does last at least for the foreseeable future. So the fire danger I was telling you about, whenever the winds pick up, gusting close to 25 miles per hour, this is going to help drop the humidity to about 20 to 30% as the temperature hovers right around the century mark. So pretty much anywhere from DFW to the west, we're going to see an elevated fire danger. And this happens this time of the year. Think of how we haven't seen the rain, at least not widespread in the last several weeks. So a lot of the grasses are then turning a little brown, they're turning crispy, so you get a lot of dry fuels in the mix. Just make sure to check back in with us as we keep an eye on that. We're not looking at any big rain potential. In fact, this afternoon we could see some sea-breeze showers in and around the Houston area. They don't quite make it into North Texas, and it's because of the heat dome. That heat dome that's bringing on the triple digits. Yeah, it's also limiting any rain potential here locally. And right outside of the heat dome is actually where we see the potential for strong storms. Right under the heat dome, several heat alerts from heat advisories to excessive heat warnings that extend into areas of Missouri. Meanwhile, outside of the heat dome, that's where we see the enhanced risk for severe weather, active thunderstorms causing tornado warnings just on the south side of Chicago, extending towards areas of West Virginia. Here closer to home, a lot quieter. We're looking at a lot of sunshine, triple digits. Morning lows in the low 80s, so warm mornings, hot afternoons, and that continues at least for the next couple of weeks. Again, this is something that we'll have to keep you posted on, but so far we've picked up 17 triple-digit heat days, and Kara, today could very well make number 18.